G'day guys and welcome back to the EB Cup. We have ourselves game number 2 between Deedz and ETTERZ. I am your host Gent and this map is Metalopolis. So at the north position here we have ETTERZ. He's nice and far away from the Protoss, which he's going to be happy about. The further away the Zerg is, the longer he has to muster up units once he scouts what the Protoss is sending. Zerg is generally a very reactionary race. This probe heading out from Deedz just have a bit of a scout. And he's going to be looking probably in the top right corner, so he's going to be scouting ETTERZ right away. And the wall is going to be going down for Deedz very shortly, chronoing out probes as per usual. Will ETTERZ go for his early pull cheese as he did in game 1? Only time will tell. I quiver in anticipation. Just drones coming out for ETTERZ, so I'd say he's going to play a normal game at this stage. Gateway going down for Deedz. ETTERZ now saving up a bit more. He's going to do a 12 pull, I think. Possibly no expand. Or he's just going to not spend his money. No, he's going to make a pull. There he goes. Pulls down. He didn't want the probe to see when the pull was going down, I don't think, but he really needs to get it down, start getting out some units. A Queen, a Spine Crawler, General Jank for dealing with Protoss obnoxiousness. This probe's going to leave the base. ETTERZ can now send this guy back to mine. Or to scout. Away he goes. More drones coming out for ETTERZ. Pull nearly just about done, and Deedz has quit his probe production, which leads us to believe that he's possibly... Oh no, he's making probes. He was just having a break. Having a breather. You want me to breathe sometimes. Second gateway coming out for Deedz. He likes the 2-gate pressure, not unlike game number 1. Nearly lost it early. Very, very good player to deal with the early rushes. It's always very stressful when that sort of stuff happens. So this drone just had a look at that main, didn't quite find it. Deedz immediately starting the vision dominance. So he's got the Zelnaga watchtower, and ETTERZ is just about to find Deedz' base. Cyber core going down for Deedz. Excellent timings and all this stuff. You got to make sure that he needs to get a... Yep, there we go. Yes. So just the one zealot out for Deedz, I do believe at this stage. Yeah, just the one. 15 probes to 17 drones at ETTERZ' base. So some Zerglings coming out for ETTERZ right now. This drone having a look around here. He should have a look in this smoke. Just look for hidden tech, but he might be having a little bit of it. Oh, a little bit of overkill there, taking all the probes off of the line. That's lost mineral time. But anyway, it's going to start the probe transfer now to get some gas. Cyber core down now for Deedz, and let's see what he's going to tech to. I guess it's probably Zealot Stalker. He does like Zealot Stalker, mainly Stalker. Queen coming out for ETTERZ, gas early as well. His minerals are skyrocketing. He could expand, he could make another in-base hatch. There's a lot of minerals right now, and what he does need to do is make an overlord. But here we go. So there's the egg spit. Another drone coming out for ETTERZ. I wonder what tech path he's going to go for this time. I also wonder what Deedz is going to do this time. See, the rush distance is quite long. So there's this one to Deedz. There's the pylon, and there's this other one here as well. Very, very long distances for ground armies to travel. Air armies as well, quite long, as we can see by the minimap. These gold bases are borderline ridiculous to defend. I generally don't take them when I play. But anyway, so this ETTERZ drone having another look out around here. I don't know what he's looking for. Maybe sneaky expansions, proxy pylons, that sort of thing. It's generally good to be looking at that sort of stuff. Deedz also keeping that vision within the smoke, just in case of overlord drops or Nidus Verms. More drones, probes. God, I keep saying drones. Probes coming out. Deedz missing his chrono boost a bit, but that's okay. Second gas coming out for him, so he's going to be doing some gas-intensive shite. I was expecting another ground army, I think, or just getting that observer out that Deedz likes to do. Robotic Spay allows him the flexibility to do either of those things, or both. Stalker's coming out now for a little bit of early pressure. He's found this expansion again. Oh, Deedz. ETTERZ needs to learn how to cancel buildings. Cancel the building, ETTERZ. Dear, oh dear. Oh, that's frustrating when you see that sort of stuff. Just lost 300 minerals. He should just expand at his natural. There we go. Much easier to defend, because then it's a short distance from this hatchery to this ramp if you want to defend it with units. Generally what you want to defend with. Spine Crawler wouldn't go astray just quietly. If you wanted to put a few of them around, I'd be scared of this many Protoss units cruising around the map. So he's having a bit of a look now, having a look at the Zelno watchtower, keeping that Deedz vision, which he likes to do oh so much. Ridiculous amount of Zerglings here, but just enough to deal with what Deedz has at the moment, so he will be able to defend quite happily, I would imagine. Unless Deedz does some sick micro, but guys, in the EV Cup, generally like to attack move. Man, down with that. Excuse me. So we've got the Forge coming out for Deedz, and he's researching Warp Gate. Extremely useful. Pretty much the must-have upgrade for Protoss games. I didn't even check. Did he even get that in the first game? I don't know. Why don't you guys send me an email? Let me know. So this guy just having a bit of a look. Just checking to see if ETTERZ is doing any sneaky expanding, but no, ETTERZ has done a proper expand here. Overkill with the Zerglings. It's a lot of wasted minerals right there. So Spire coming out now, and that should be pretty good against Protoss. So we have an engagement front here. The Zerglings more than enough to handle what Deedz has right now. So Deedz now having a look at what ETTERZ has. He sees Zerglings, and what is Deedz going to do about it? This Expo is down for ETTERZ. Do not let Zerg expand. Zerg generally wants to be one expansion over what Protoss or Terran are. They macro quite quickly, and they need the extra resources and the extra production because all of the units come out of these buildings. They don't have gateways or barracks like Terrans and Protosses. Getting the detection out now. It is his spider senses are tingling. He's looking for. He's making sure that Dark Templar don't come and ruin his day. Deedz just hanging above this expansion here. It is possibly going to send this guy down to remove any of those observers. It would be pretty cool down actually to want to do that. Send it down there, remove the observer. Good stuff. So what is happening in Deedsville? Deedz is making sure that this expo is not being taken and expanding himself at the front. Very good expanding, I like it. Keeping the economy above ETTERZ. So Warp Gate tech finished for Deedz. Once these units crank out, he can now turn them into Warp Gates. What's he doing with this Forge? Nothing much just yet, but he has the luxury of building cannons, which he may do. Not big on the chrono boosting, but early Mulisks coming out for ETTERZ. This Observer coming to have a look, but there's protection here, and these Queens will be able to snipe it off. But what ETTERZ wants to do is hide this Mutalisk tech from Deedz. Ooh! Deedz' Observer has been found, but has Deedz also seen... Deedz cam, he has seen the Spire, so he's going to be expecting some air now. Cannon's going down at Deedz, where he's going to put them. He can put them around the minerals. Oh, the front here. Yeah. See, ETTERZ can swing around and kill all of these juicy little probes down here with their low HP. So, let's have a look. We've got 30 seconds, 37 Zerglings, 5 Mulisks for ETTERZ. So ETTERZ actually probably going to in a reasonably significant army lead right now. So 5 food lead. Deedz has probably more workers than ETTERZ, and not seeing very good saturation at ETTERZ's expansions, but he's going to move out now with 3 Mutalisks and these Zerglings, and they'll actually be able to do sick damage if they wanted to just commit, if he's going to commit to this, which would be very interesting. Deedz making his robotics bay and his robotics facility, so he's going to go Colossus again, but if ETTERZ is upgrading the +1 attack for the Mutalisks, which is handy. Ooh, ETTERZ. Good opportunity for a timing attack then, but Deedz is perfectly aware with this Observer here, which ETTERZ is not aware of. So we got 5 Mutalisks out now, 3 more on the way from ETTERZ, so he's going to be heavy spanning the Mutalisks, and Deedz is going to be photon cannoning and probably making lots of Stalkers. War Prism coming up for Deedz as well. He should probably cancel the Robotics Bay. Colossus is not going to be as useful, because ETTERZ is obviously looking to go for, as he should be able to see by all this vision here and what he got, you know, and all this little jank happening down at the Zelnaga watchtower. There are Mutalisks on the field, so he'll be wanting some anti-Mutalisks protection coming up shortly, so I'm sure he's on the ball. He's a very good Protosser. Army moving down for ETTERZ right now, so the Zerglings just having a bit of a run around. Lots of Mutalisks to back them up. This is a scary army from ETTERZ. Deedz will want to keep this line right here. If ETTERZ attacks right into this, I'm going to cry. ETTERZ will want to stay back with the Mutalisks do all the work, all the harassment, because Deedz' major defense is cannons, which are very immobile. You can circumnavigate cannons with Mutalisks. The mobile army in a very stationary cannons rather. So here we go, going straight for the pylon. Oh, and he's half killed it and then moved away. The Zerglings aren't getting very good surrounds. These Mutalisks need to GTFO. They're going to die, they're melting away. Oh no, ETTERZ attacking straight into cannons. A very major mistake. Oh no, so we'll have a look at the food count now. Deedz now, 74 out of 56, lots of food for Deedz. ETTERZ' entire army melting away by foolishly attacking into cannons and stalkers. Mutalisks need to get her. Look, there is no defense in the main here. No defense back here except for some slow, unblunk upgraded stalkers. So they won't be able to blink and defend. They're actually... Stalkers are quite fast, but not fast enough to handle Mutalisks when they don't have blink. Oh, that's frustrating stuff. ETTERZ will be ripping his hair out right now. More Zerglings coming out for ETTERZ. Yeah. Starting to get a bit mined out at the Deedsville Major. This War Prism just sort of chilling in the back. But ETTERZ is on the ball. He's going to snipe that off with the Mutalisk, perhaps. Snipe it off, snipe it off. Yeah! Nice work, ETTERZ. More Mutalisks coming out. He's going to need a lot more of them to handle the Colossus. So his Mutalisk numbers are actually recovering reasonably well. 8 Mutalisks. 62 Zerglings. Wow. So both guys are having an issue spending their minerals right now. ETTERZ starting to catch up with the macro. Only 10 food behind now. Deedz making a 4th gateway. Upgrading +1. When the +1 finishes and the thermal lance finishes, he'll probably be thinking about getting out there and smashing some nerds' faces. Namely ETTERZ's. Cannons coming down here, expecting Mutalisks to harass around the minerals. Mutalisks are so fast they can just dart out, just sort of zigzag around the map, kill little expansions, destroy little groups of units, scouting units, Zelnaga watchtower units, and then return to the major army because they are that quick and that mobile and they fly. And this observer having a bit of a look around. He's very good, as I've said many times, with his vision, keeping an eye on the possible expansion locations for ETTERZ. ETTERZ in a 3 grand minerals station and 2 grand or 2.5 grand for Deedz. Guys, spend their minerals. Expand, y'all! Spine crawlers would be awesome for banelings. Interesting. We'll see how they work. Protoss units not as susceptible as Marines and that sort of thing. Deedz will now be expecting banelings. Banelings very scary. Actually, I think they're reasonably good against Zealot Stalker, which is the bulk of this, and the Mutalisks to take out the Observer. Take out the Colossus, sorry. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Oh, this force is coming down now. Actually, reasonably scary. Macroed very quickly. So, here's the ETTERZ force coming out right now. Oh, Deedz has a massive 40 food advantage right now, though. So here we go. This will be very interesting when these Titans clash in this possibly the final game of the first game of round 2, final game between the set between ETTERZ and Deedz, quite possibly. Oh, these Colossus going down. Banelings heading in. Banelings, what are they going to do? Banelings, get in there! Banelings! Bam! Oh wow, the Colossus are gone. Stalker's left now for Deedz. That's all he has left. Actually, not too bad from ETTERZ. Took out the Colossuses, which are very expensive, but Deedz with Warp Gate and with plenty of money, is just going to easily warp in more Stalkers. His favourite unit in the whole wide world. Here they come, moving out right now. And what is ETTERZ going to do about it? Some Lings, which are pretty good. Lings are very good for countering Stalkers, actually, which is all that Deedz has coming. So this is actually a good move right now to make a butt-ton of Lings. Will they come out in time? That's the other question. So these Stalkers just sort of chilling behind the... Oh dear. That's gonna put the scale into Deedz' favour again. Zergling's coming out right now. They're getting a good surround about everything, but I don't know. Oh, going around the target firing this Colossus. Colossus is going to go down. Yes. Is there enough Zerglings here to kill all of these Deedz Stalkers? They need to be on attack. They need to start surrounding. They're doing a good job of picking off. Another Colossus moving in from Deedz, starting to pick off some of ETTERZ's Zerglings. So are there more Zerglings coming out? Yes, there are. Fantastic. Lots of Stalkers still, and a Colossus here from Deedz. You can see he's making another Colossus and shield upgrade just about to finish him. This Queen is just going to go down, melted away. The expansion for ETTERZ now going down. These units need to consolidate up here on the cliff or something. If they charge into these forces, they're just going to melt away. Oh, here they come. Okay, some more Zerglings coming down. Zerglings coming to target by the Colossus. Oh, Colossus very damaging against Zerglings. Very damaging indeed. This is looking really bad for ETTERZ right now. I do think this is going to be game and set and match between Deedz and ETTERZ. Deedz looking to move on to round 3 very quickly. ETTERZ's units going back to his main base. He is building 4 Zerglings, which are not enough, I think you'll agree, to deal with what we have here from Deedz. Deedz just emptying his main now, sending everything, and that is it. GG. Deedz has won it. Thank you for watching, everybody. More round 2 games coming up shortly.